Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. We didn't get to do our usual mailbag on a Wednesday live last week because the Patriots are playing on Thursday. Well, guess what? We are back, and we got answers for you for all your questions from a Patriots fan to Patriots fans. Who do the Pats have this upcoming week? Well, they got the Cincinnati Bengals at Paul Brown Stadium, but you can see right there, -7.5. The Patriots really think that, well, the people think the Patriots are going to blow them out. I think so too. No Jamar Chase, no Trey Hendrickson. It's going to be a rough one for the Cincinnati Bengals. But if you think the Patriots are going to win this one, go ahead down in the comments section. Spam your NEs down in the chat. I don't want to see any Bengals fans down there. I don't want to see any little weird Skyline chili lovers down in the comments section. I want to see all NE. But let's get to the questions. Xavier Games 200. Drake Maye. I love that is his actual nickname now. We also got another nickname that we're going to get to in a little bit. But everybody's getting into it, man. Even Tom Brady on his video of his power rankings was talking about Drake Maye. And he said, Drake Maye. If you're also on Instagram, there are so many Instagram reels on Drake Maye that are just absolutely perfect. Big Daddy Joe, what will our defense do without Milton Williams? Oh, that is a very good question, Big Daddy Joe. And producer Moose, if you just want to get to those graphics that I have, that'd be perfect. Because, we know that Milton Williams was unfortunately placed on IR, and he's going to miss the next 4 games. Luckily, well, I don't even know if you want to call it luckily at this point, being placed on IR, that, the Patriots have the bye week during these four games, and I was looking it up, and, even though it's a bye week, you still have to miss 4 actual Patriots games. So technically, he's going to be on IR for at least 5 weeks. And he suffered an ankle sprain against the New York Jets. It was unfortunate. He said that he tried to come back in, and Mike Frey was like, buddy, no. He attempted to return 4 to 6 weeks, but this is a big blow for the Patriots defense. I mean, throughout the 2025 season, I always say this is from a defensive tackle. You don't think of this like a linebacker, or you don't think of this like an edge rusher. 7 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 35 pressures, which is second most in the NFL for defensive tackles, and a pass rush grade of 72.3. 27 tackles for a defensive tackle is insane. He is the biggest run stopper on this team next to Christian Barmore. And when you had that trio of him, Christian Barmore, and Khyiris Tonga, it was a big trio. But the run stops, out of everybody, those take the biggest hits. There are going to be teams now that are going to be able to probably run up through this defense up the middle because beforehand, they did not stand a chance. I was looking at the statistics, and the run-stop win rate for the Patriots defense is 34%. That means if teams run up the middle, only 34% of the time they are getting through. That is second best in the NFL. It is incredible, those trio. But now Milton Williams is going to be gone, so it's kind of a rough one for this Patriots team. And if you kind of take a look at what defensive ends that we have, defensive interior linemen, there we go. I know Milton Williams is there. You have Khyiris Tonga. I'm missing Christian Barmore there, but Joshua Farmer and Jeremiah Farms Jr. The Patriots also, they elevated Braden Swinson to the 53-man roster, so we're going to see him possibly play the edge rusher, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to get someone to go inside. But Milton Williams is going to be a big loss for this team. It's going to be a big loss for this team, and I hope that he can come back. But luckily, the Patriots, the two games that he's going to miss the Giants game. He's going to miss this upcoming game against the Bengals, and now he's going to also miss the Bills game and the Ravens game. But it's going to be Barmore's time, man. Barmore's time. He hasn't really kind of shown up on the box score, 14 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, but he also has one of the most pressures right behind Milton Williams. He is getting to the quarterback. This is also not updated. He had a sack against the Jets. He did have a sack against the Jets. So I think Christian Barmore is going to truly show, hey, I'm still here. I'm still one of the best defensive tackles in the game, and we can handle this before our guy, Milton Williams, comes back. So go ahead. Wish some good luck for Milton Williams. Go down in the comments section. Spam your 97s down in the chat. Have him get well soon. He'll be back eligible to come back against the Jets game. Yeah, he's going to miss the Bills game. Yeah, he's going to miss the Ravens game. But I have trust in this Patriots defense that they can still last while he's gone. So go down there, spam your 97s. I'm wishing him the best of luck because we gave him all that money, over $100 million, and he has deserved it. All right, let's get back to the questions. How many touchdowns do you think Drake Maye will score on Sunday against the Bengals? Can I say that he's going to score a rushing touchdown? Because I definitely think he's going to score a rushing touchdown. If I had a stat projection, I would say he'd probably throw, I think he's throwing for 300 yards. I think he's going to get his first career 300-yard game. And I would probably say 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. I think he's also going to be very, very careful with the football, but I expect him to have a really good game. Nick Flagg, what do you think about Diggs saying the biggest reason he came to New England was Maye, Frabes, McDaniel, and Todd Downing? Is it a sign that New England is back to being an attractive place in free agency? Nick Flagg, this is an amazing question, but yeah, it's becoming a very, very good attraction because you see the videos. Let's talk about the coaching staff first. Todd Downing, a great part of this staff. McDaniels, an absolute great play caller. Frabes, the videos of him dapping up, giving hugs to everybody on the sidelines, pumping up the crowd or pumping up the players. That is what players love to see. They love to see a coach that believes in them. They love to see a coach that is going to hype them up. And then when it comes to Drake Maye, I mean, it's kind of the same thing as if you're a great quarterback. People wanted to go play with Mahomes, and that's why they went to the Chiefs. People wanted to go play with Tom Brady back in the day. Every single time someone gets cut, oh, they're going to be a Patriot. Every time someone's on the trade block, oh, they're going to be a Patriot because they want to come to New England to win. And if you're establishing that winning culture that Maye, Frabes, McDaniel, and Downing are creating in New England, you're going to start to see, especially with the Patriots having a lot of cap space, you're going to start to see a lot more players sign with this team, and the Patriots can be good and good and good and better and better and better while the years go on. Nicholas Howerton, do you think TreVeyon Henderson has earned his starting spot at running back 1 over Stevenson? A lot of people did not like my answer to this when I posted it as a short on YouTube and also on my Instagram. No, I don't think TreVeyon Henderson has earned the starting spot at running back 1 over Rhamondre Stevenson. I don't think he has. I think that TreVeyon has played absolutely incredible. I think that he's played great. He has proven himself that he will be one of the starting running backs in years to come. But right now, the Patriots don't have a great offensive line to go up between the tackles. The Patriots don't have a good offensive line to completely hold down the pass protection. What does Rhamondre do better than TreVeyon Henderson? In between the tackles, pass protection. Those are the 2 things that Rhamondre is better at. And if the Patriots are going to pass the ball more than most teams, which they are, why would you want TreVeyon Henderson, who, let's not beat around the bush here, is not a very good run or not very good pass protector? If you're going to the outside, I want TreVeyon every single play. But if you're going inside and you're passing, and it's not going to be a swing route or a screen pass, I want Rhamondre Stevenson. Down the line, I still want them to get 50-50 splits. I still want 60-40. But first play of the game, Rhamondre should be in. Rhamondre should be in. We're going to get to more of you guys' questions, but first, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Prize Picks. You know the hard-hitting football action is here. The weather's changing, but you know the football action doesn't get any better than Prize Picks. So keep the season rolling by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if your picks are right, you could cash in. Did you know Prize Picks have been in the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money, even if your picks don't hit. Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this football season. I'm in a lineup for this Sunday's game. Drake Maye, the more on passing yards. Like I said, I think he's going for 300. Hunter Henry, the more on receiving yards at 37.5. He's going to be wide open down the seam. And Joe Flacco, no Jamar Chase. Give me the less. 227.5 passing yards. You can make a lineup just like that one when you download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. I'm also just a little concerned if Joe Burrow is going to play, because if he does play, that changes everything that we worry about the Bengals. Back to the questions. Matt, can the Patriots finally have a good start to the first quarter against the Bengals? I hope so, man, because that's the one thing that's driving me insane about this team more than anything. It feels like they just let everything happen on the first drive. The Jets have scored on the first drive. The Panthers have scored on the first drive. The Browns have scored on the first drive. It happens over and over and over again. The Titans are scoring on one of the first drives. You are letting these bad teams get, but then the defense steps up and you don't let anything happen. But when you start to get against these really good teams in the playoffs, like if you have to play the Ravens, well, if they make it, but if you have to play the Broncos and they score on the first drive, their defense is really good. You're going to struggle. You cannot let those first drives happen. It just can't happen. And I need the Patriots to step up because out of, I think, 9 out of 11 games, they've let up either a touchdown or a field goal on the first drive. Your boy Trev, which teams do you think poses a threat to us in the playoffs? Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to say the Denver Broncos, producer Moose, because I think the Patriots defense is way too good for their offense, but I'm getting a lot of 2015 vibes. I would love to see that matchup in the playoffs because I think the Patriots win that one. I'm scared of the Colts. I think Jonathan Taylor is a beast. I think if Daniel Jones doesn't turn the ball over, that really concerns me. But I'm not scared of the Bills. I'm not scared of the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are frauds. I think the AFC is wide open, and that's why I keep saying I think the Patriots are the best team in the AFC, and I think they deserve that 1 seed, and if they get it, I don't know if anybody's coming to Foxborough. I'm winning it. All right, we got the schedule. The schedule. Yeah, what a throw by the schedule. If you want to watch 3 minutes of the schedule's highlights, go on, follow me on Twitter, @TheRealAlper. Does Drake Maye have a legitimate shot at MVP? Yes, he has a legitimate shot at MVP. I think if he keeps playing the way he is, there is no doubt in my mind that he will win MVP. And it kind of bothers me right now because after the win against the Jets, he jumped to first in MVP odds at +1. It was like +150, and Matt Stafford was +200. Well, Matt Stafford won against the Seahawks, and I'm going to be honest here. He didn't play the best game. Sam Darnold just threw for 4 interceptions, and they won the game by barely on a missed game-winning field goal. And Matt Stafford somehow just jumps Drake Maye in the stats. Yeah, you have Josh Allen, you have Jonathan Taylor. But when you compare the two MVP favorites, when you have Drake Maye and Matthew Stafford's slinging the rock, but Drake Maye's literally right behind him. But Drake Maye has a better completion percentage, more yards, less touchdowns, more interceptions, which is fine. But QB rating is higher. They are side by side next to each other. But I personally would rather have Drake Maye be the MVP over Matt Stafford. I go by records. I go by wins. And what do you have here? Drake Maye and the New England Patriots are tied for first in the AFC as the number 1 seed. For Drake to win MVP, for the schedule to win, he's got to keep winning. If he loses one game and the Rams keep winning, well, guess what? Matthew Stafford's going to overtake him in the MVP odds, and he's going to win it. Because Matthew Stafford, at the age he's playing right now, yeah, it feels like he's entering his prime. But I think that Drake Maye is playing better football than anybody. If they finish above the Rams, Maye will win MVP. If they don't, Matt Stafford will win MVP. But if he keeps playing like he is, Drake Maye's got that in the bag. Do you think Drake Maye is the NFL MVP of 2025? Let me know down in the comments section. Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no. A bunch of great questions this week, as always. Glad we got to be live again on Wednesday. Patriots not having a Thursday game for the rest of the year, but we will be back always next week on Wednesdays for our live show. And then on Sundays, we got the watch party. This weekend, Patriots against the Bengals. So you're not going to want to miss out. Hit that sub button right now. And as always, let's go Pats.